or late happy Thanksgiving and splendid Black Friday to each and every one of you. So let me get this out of the way. I am thankful for family, friends, good health, and everything else. That's all that counts. That's all that matters to me. My family and I did watch the Panthers versus Cowboys game on Thanksgiving, but it was in the hospital due to one of my family members ate something and it caused her an allergic reaction, but she was released yesterday and she's alive and well and healthy, and that's all that matters. Now, as for the Thanksgiving game between Carolina and Dallas, Carolina Panthers got their 11th win of the season. They're 11-0. They roughed up the Dallas Cowboys 33-14, but the scoreboard don't tell you the whole story. Should have been 36-6, but whatever. The reason why they won the game, it's simple. The defense just rattled the Cowboys offense. Got after Tony Romo, roughed him up. And he's out for the year with a fractured or broken collarbone, not throwing shoulder. 17 points off of turnovers. Kurt Coleman got it started. Josh Norman rattled Dez Bryant. I mean, Dez Bryant made him go into the bat cave, made him go into a dark place and turn him to a dark night with his trash talking. So the special teams did their part, pending the Cowboys offense on their own 20-yard line. I lost count after 5-6 times. So the offense, including the offensive line, had a bad game. False starts, delayed games, holding, penalties, you name it, you got it. But in the end, the Carolina Panthers are 11-0, and that's all that matters. Dallas Cowboys, hey, Cowboy Nation, your season's over. Your team is 3-8. You'll be lucky if your team gets in the playoffs. So, your team lost. You can't win football games if your quarterback is turned the ball over 3 times. 2 out of 3 were pick sixes. Or Dez Bryant been shut down. I mean, he has done more talking than catches. Let alone their all-white uniform is about as bland as their offense. Eesh. But that's just me. So, now for the Panthers versus Saints game, these two teams met 2 months ago. Carolina won 27-22. The final score, it was a backup quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. This time is Drew Brees will be starting. And in order to the Panthers get their 12th win of the season, they got to get after Drew Brees, force him out of the pocket. They'll let him throw darts all day long. Panthers offense versus the Saints defense. Run the ball, throw the ball, control the clock. Time possession is the key for the Carolina Panthers. Ron Rivera has to outcoach Sean Payton. If Carolina Panthers do their job, special teams, defense, offense, everybody, they'll get their 12th win of the season. If not, they come lackadaisical, all fat and happy. They're going to catch their first L of the season. And I know it, playing in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome is not going to be easy for the Carolina Panthers, but I think they will win that game, but it's going to be close. So that's how I feel. Now, as for the UFC 193, with the Holly Holm versus Ronda Rousey, hey, the preacher's daughter outclassed, outboxed, flat out humbled and dominated rowdy Ronda Rousey to get that championship belt. Congratulations to Holly Holm. She deserves it. I never thought that she would beat her, except for the Holly Holm fan base. I mean, this is like in the same stratosphere, the same upset, the same thing as James Buster Douglas beating Mike Tyson. You know, it's crazy. When I remember, you know, Ronda Rousey picked the fight, you know, against Holly Holm, I'm thinking, oh no. She better the only way she's going to beat Ronda is bring her A+++ game. That's the only way she's going to do it. Otherwise, she's just going to be the latest victim, you know, the armbar submission. And Holly Holm proved everybody wrong. Anything's possible. She was the true underdog. As for Ronda Rousey, hey, hope this loss humbles her. And I want to see a rematch. I didn't get to see the pay-per-view. I did not get to see the match. I read the articles and watched the highlights. And she just flat out got dominated by Holly Holm. So I know there's a lot of hate and trash talking with her and in the fan base. So I'm not going to get into all that. Nah. So I'm going to leave that alone. As for the Black Friday, I don't understand. I understand people want to do Christmas shopping on a Black Friday, get the best deals. I'm not going to knock on people for doing that. But what I will do is knock on people who go on Black Friday and cause chaos and just act stupid and go buck wild over material things. You know, it's just, why? You don't need to do it. And I'm not going to rant about it anymore because I've done that in my older videos years ago. So for me, what I like to do is I try to do like a Christmas shopping at least 2, 3, 4 months in advance instead of doing on a Black Friday. You know, I know I'm not going to get the best deals, but shoot, it's better than being out and about on a Black Friday and ready to, do an RKO, Stone Cold Stunner, or Superman Punch, or armbar, or put somebody in a guillotine choke, or do a head kick somebody to the head kick somebody. So yeah, just avert Black Friday like a plague. Just run, because it's not worth it. So in a real world, in a current event, my condolences goes out to the people who lost their loved ones in a Paris, France terrorist attack. 130 people died and over 300 people were injured. I could be wrong. I could be mistaken. I mean, it happened on Friday, November the 13th. That's crazy. It sucks. It shouldn't have happened. So once again, my condolences goes out to the families. Now, as for anime, I'll put the links in the description, the ones I've been watching. Parasite is one of them. Fairy Tail is another. And about at least a few more. So be on the lookout for that. As for video games, if Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege don't hit a home run and they just manage to strike out, it's going to be collecting dust a lot faster than EA's Titanfall. This is the same game that had a single player mode in all their, not of all Rainbow Six games, but we'll see what happens next month when it comes out. No Dead or Alive Xtreme 3 due to the controversy that's going on. And all I have to say is, if gaming companies want to lose fans, lose money over, listening to small minority groups of people, hey, knock yourselves out. I'm not going to stop you. Nobody in the video game community is going to stop you as well, okay? So, what else I can say? One more thing before I get on out of here. Have y'all watched the trailer of Captain America Civil War? Oh my goodness, I can't wait for this movie to come out. It's gonna be it's just gonna be a great movie, and I hope it lives up to it. So I'm not gonna get too excited, not gonna have this unrealistic expectations where it just falls flat. And I feel that Captain America movies for me have been really good, so I won't expect anything less from Civil War. So without further ado, throwing y'all salute, I'm out. What's your thoughts on this video?